Hello beautiful Pisces, welcome back to your extended for the reading from this morning. If you haven't seen it already, please make sure to go watch that one first. Now I really hope that today, if you experienced some slow up, you took full opportunity of it to bring balance into the imbalance that was presented to you, to give you time to get perspective on things. Now I just got a brand new deck, the Herb Crafters Tarot. It's beautiful. I wanted to let you know I'm also waiting for the Yarn Tarot, and that one I'm hoping that my grandmother's energy will take. I'm kind of saving it for her. She was a knitter and a crocheter, and she was I can see her clear as day sitting in the rocking chair that I have in this room knitting. And I feel all just but love for her. So as I said, I've spoken of her if you were not here before and you hadn't heard me. She is definitely one of my ancestors. She is also a spirit teacher to other energies, because I've seen energies float around her. She is a teacher of some sort. I've never questioned it, and I've always deemed her too busy to be near me, but I am going to take my chances and try to, I feel like saying summon her in the month of October. So that should be interesting. Alright, so before I take a card from this mixed deck, this has got like couple of decks together of cards that are left over that I wanted to just go through them all. I do that with some motivational decks. I don't want to use them again and again, so I just mix them all up and use it till there's no more. So, and then we start all over again. Isn't that wonderful? In this deck we have the Four of Fire, and it's Elder. I love this. The Four of Fire is the Four of Wands. It's beautiful. So this is showing victory and a very important step. But the Four of Wands is reflecting where you are and where you want to go. So I feel that's so important when you're talking about this kind of reading from this morning, because it talks about the fact that you were slowed up so that you could reflect on certain things. The Hangman coming out as an identifying card right at the beginning of the reading and before I started just spoke of the fact of all the hold-ups, bringing something really important in for you. So hopefully you have gained something from it. If you have one of my gratitude journals, I have some for every month. I hope that you wrote it down, that what this hold-up brought to you today. I also wanted to remind you that we are the 8th, and in 2 days, on Sunday at 11:30 a.m. I am going live. So these aren't personal readings, they're more like Q&As. Okay, so if you have some personal questions that you'd like to know from me, about so that you can get to know me better as your spiritual reader, or maybe spiritual questions that you'd like to know about, please leave them in the comments below. I'm going to enter you for a draw to win one of my gratitude journals if you pose a question, regardless if I use it or not on the live stream. So, and please keep in mind though that when you ask these questions that I don't refer to myself as any kind of expert. And when I answer you, I'm going to answer things that I know about me personally that I know, okay? Which doesn't mean that that's the only way, but it is my personal perception of what I've experienced in my own life. So I look forward to spending time with you. I hope you can make it. It'll be 11:30 to 12:30 Eastern time. Okay, so we're going to get to this. I've talked enough, blah, 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 for all the trolls out there. And I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about, you know, the ones who come in and they say, all you do is talk. This is a channel about talking. Okay, so we have, this one says, make a little magic, stir up a special ceremony. Holy helpers guide you and lend you power. Honor the beings who guard the liminal places. I love this. This feels, first of all, because it's Elder, I feel it is like Harry Potter, the Elder Wand, you know? Love that. So a wand is being crafted, and that's what's happening too. On a table brimming with activity, potions, plants, and yarn. Oh, there's yarn in this. I just finished saying I'm getting the Yarn Tarot. Okay. Are scattered about. Berries spill out of a wooden bowl. A fire glows inside a wood stove, and an embroidered pillow of Guadalupe rests on a rocking chair draped in silk scarves. Does it? Oh my God, there's a rocking chair. Okay, it doesn't look like the one I have, but that's... Hello, Twilight Zone. I love it when they do that. It's a little freaky though. I swear I hadn't really looked at the picture, you guys, because this is a brand new deck. Interesting. Very, very interesting. And my wood stove is going on now because it's like rainy and cold, and I have a wood stove. Looks very similar to mine. Okay, so here we go. Stop talking about that. Elder provides protection from stormy weather. Okay. To small creatures and tender plants. It is a striking hedgerow plant steeped in mystical lore. Invoke the aid of holy helpers, like the crone who lives within the elder tree, guarding the portal between the land of the living and the realm of the dead. She appears in the frothy white blossoms of summer and the dark berries of fall. Practice magical arts and move between the worlds. Honor the old ones. Elderberry syrup is a sweet remedy that heals the body weakened by invaders. Build a foundation that will sustain your work so you can create the life you desire. Right. I feel that the holdup that's been happening as well, it does really make you build on your foundations. I built on my relationship with my son. If you haven't seen this morning's reading, I would go see that because I talk about that. I built on foundation for my son this morning. So in the holdup where I thought it was causing a great deal of imbalance, it brought really a great synchronicity, a great moment and a great revelation. Having a 45-minute conversation with somebody that, you know, we kind of just were ships in the night, my son and myself. He's young, and, you know, it's not abnormal. It just happens. It's something, well, it's something that we've normalized that we shouldn't. So there's a connection being reestablished, which is wonderful, Pisces, because my life now is all about reconnecting to what really is important. One of these things is being here with you. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to take from this deck. It just flew out. But whose truth is the true truth? Oh, there's a lot of tongue twisters today, Pisces. Wow. Just reading these cards this morning was interesting. I love this one, though. But we had the Justice card. Did you notice? I love it when they're synchronous. They're really synchronous these days. They feel like they're going, pow, here you go. Justice card just freaked me out. So, yeah, I'm thinking my meme is going to come through. That was her name. Is going to come through. So I'm very happy with that. Although today I'm finding that I feel very autumn energy coming through. And you know, I'm realizing my spirit guides are saying, of course a season is an energy. Well, you know, tickle me with a feather. I didn't know this. So they're saying that, you know, when you feel the heady beauty of spring, you know, and everything is blooming and you're feeling that energy inside of you that just itching to, that's an energy, just like a spirit is an energy. So that beautiful hot chocolate pumpkin latte, leaves falling energy is also a beautiful energy that you can tap into. So tap into it if you weren't aware. See, give you a little bit of something today. I didn't even know. Like I said, I'm constantly learning, and I love it. I love that. But whose truth is the true truth? Whose truth is the true truth? With enough attention to anything, the essence of what you have been giving thought to will eventually become a physical manifestation. And then as others give attention to it, they help it expand. In time, this manifestation, whether wanted or not, is called truth. Deliberate creation is about deliberately choosing those experiences you make your truths. Right. So right away they were saying, talk about your son's relationship with you. The truth of the relationship with my son is I thought to myself, well, you know, we're two ships passing in the night. And today we redefine that truth. We're no longer two ships passing in the night, and we're finding a reconnection to each other, something that I am very happy and excited to foster. Yeah, to give attention to, and to make it our new truth, okay? So think about that. When you put a definition on a relationship or something. Oh, well, you know, we just lose touch and that's just the way it is. Is it? Or is it the truth that you're giving it? Is the situation? Okay. There you go. It's another mic drop. Okay. So I'm going to take this one. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. Okay, so I'm going to take this as well. I'm going to keep on with the example that I was talking about this morning. We're talking about the reconnection. My reconnection with my son was with the heart, was with love, was a higher vibrating energy. So love is a big factor in things and creating new truths. Okay, when you open up and you talk through things in love, with love, you bring things into your reality. It's beautiful, okay? All right. So I'm going to put these aside. And let's pick a tarot deck. Let's pick my mother's beautiful deck here, okay? Why not? We'll bring her energy of love back in as well. Since we're talking about love and I'm talking about her grandchild as well, let's see what we can bring through with this one. It's also got a similar vibe. This one is about herbs and this one is about animals, creatures. All right. Okay, so let's look. Between the Hangman and the Curandera of Earth, which is Sweetgrass, which is also the King of Pentacles. Ooh, a card went flying to the ground. Survey says. The Two of Acorns. Insight and focus. And we've already gotten, nope, that was the Two of Earth. This is the Two of Wands. So, beautifully. The Two of Wands is talking about the fact that the Hangman brings forward growth. It brings forward a lot of practical thought. Okay, practical in the fact that it's bringing something better to the forefront. The Two of Wands is about contemplating and thinking innovatively. You can't think innovatively if you don't stop to think for a minute. So these completely match up together. They're trying to show you the very real benefits of slowing down. It's really as simple as that. Spirit is saying when you slow down, you can have more insight and sharpen your focus on where you want to go and what you're doing. It can give you a moment to look around, to savor. Ah, there's my favorite word of the day. Savor the moment. Savor. Use all these beautiful herbs in cooking. So between the King of Pentacles and the Madre of Water, which is the Queen of Cups, you have the Ace of Acorns, creative force and confidence. Right. So when you have growth, you get emotional stability. You get a, I keep getting the French word, a beautiful falling into this very calm water of emotion. Well, that's very good. That one's good. Un épanouissement. Into the calm waters of this beautiful emotion. The growth brings you a calmness, a stable calmness, a very beautiful, soft landing of emotion. It makes you very inspired. It gives you energy. It can even give you creativity, sensuality, and it can build up excitement as these new ideas take shape, okay? It makes you really, really happy. And it brings you also a closeness to the ones that you love the most, okay? There's a lot of benefits all around for everything with this. Let's push this aside for a sec. Okay, so between the Queen of Water and the Justice card, we have the Ace of Feathers. Wow, we're getting a lot of aces. Mental clarity and foundation. A lot of focus and mental clarity. Right. So with this calmness, this wellness of being, this beautiful Queen of Cups, this receptive and sensitive, introspective, nice type of energy, you get mental clarity, you get breakthroughs. You have victories. You come to a fresh perspective and realizations with the Justice card, especially with this Cannabis card like I was talking about. It makes you see the balance, the balance that's returned to certain imbalances, how things can be shifted around, how perspectives can be switched because you get to see them in a new way, or your attention gets taken away from what you wanted to do that's not working out into something that needed your attention and that you didn't know about. Okay, so it's all working together to get you there. Okay, that's what this is saying. It's all working together to make it come together. The Madre of Air, which is the Queen of Swords, and the Hermit card. The Four of Crystals, control and security. Okay. So the control and security card, the Four of Pentacles, always feels to me like trying to control a situation, to be very possessive on how things are going. You're always like, has to do with your security. So for me this morning, my security was doing my readings, doing all my administrative stuff like I usually do, because there's an administrative side to most stuff that you do, especially if you do it every day and it is your work or your life's passion. You still have stuff to do, okay? There's stuff that's less important, or not less important. Actually this morning it was less important, but less interesting, let's say, but offers you security and control over a situation. While you're doing it, you know you're moving forward in the same fashion that you have been. Such, I do these readings at the same time. I do all the computer stuff at the same time, but this morning wasn't working out that way. So sometimes it's a problem of feeling like you're getting your control removed from you. And that's why we get upset, because now we can't control the situation anymore because something out of our control took over. Okay, so with this, it's saying cut away at that, okay? Get rid of those feelings that you are losing control. It's fine the way it is, okay? Take the time to go in with the Hermit card. Do some crafting. Make a beautiful wreath, okay? I was talking about pine wreaths this morning. They smell beautiful. Can't wait to make them for Christmas. But this is what you would do in this situation. Flip the script. Make it fit what you need it to be. Don't think that you're immediately losing control over the whole situation because a few things have just gone a little off kilter. It may be a momentary thing. It doesn't mean that it's going to stay this way. It doesn't mean that you've lost all control on the situation. So between the Hermit, you have the Hermit and the Two of Earth, which is being adaptable. And that was a perfect ending card this morning because, in fact, the whole point to this is being adaptable. The more you're adaptable to the situation, the more you can make the best of it, okay? Nine of Acorns, I like that. And this is the card of power and perseverance. So, by going inside, by taking things the way they go, you persevere through it. You persevere through the frustration, okay? Because you may be doing hard work, but you persevere through this frustration, of not getting it done, and then you reclaim your power. Okay? And that's all mentally done. That's all spiritually done. I feel very accomplished. I'm almost at the end of the second, the extended for today. And even though the day did not turn out the way I expected it, I should say, not that I wanted, the way I expected it to, it did turn out quite wonderfully to my advantage. And this is what you have to remember. Even if it doesn't turn out as you expect, it doesn't mean it's not working out for you. Okay, Pisces? So that is it for me. I'm going to look under the deck here and show you the shadow. The shadow. It's the devil. But this is self-empowerment and ambition. So by not letting the devil, okay, get you caught up in this cycle of frustration, okay, and restriction, because when you're restricted with the hangman, when things aren't going, you're actually releasing him. You're letting him go. And with the Four of Fire, such as we saw here this morning, underneath the deck, being together, it's giving you the time to reflect on where you are and where you want to go, and you don't have to stay stuck here. Okay? Don't stay stuck with this devil energy. He's not too worried about it. You see him? He's kind of chilling. That's what you should do, Pisces. Chilling. I love the fact that the turtle is underneath here. Turtle. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? So I hope you had a good day, even if you had maybe a few standstills today. I hope you really got the most out of it and savored everything that came through. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, Pisces. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care.